Hey, what's up everyone? Mikas here for WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Today I'm gonna work on drum and bass track. I've been working on a little bit. I've about 16 bars of it composed. I got the drum laid down. I got the main layer, some pads, some effects. A nice fat bass, groove bass on top. It's not over processed yet. It's still in the making. So what I want to do today is I'm gonna describe you the elements of it one by one. I'm gonna explain a bit of the mix, and then I'm gonna get to work on that track with you guys watching or not. After this, you can always go in the link below. And you can go on our site, WeMakeDanceMusic.com, and buy this template for $10. Or if you want, you introduce the code MIKAS, and you're gonna get it for only $5. So it's half price. I think $5 for a really cool template like that is cheap. I use only and strictly Logic plugin, so everybody can have access to it. It doesn't mean that it's not quality. But it is really, I mean, if you have experience with music production, you don't really need much to compose. As you see, I don't even use a keyboard. I use musical typing, computer, good sound card. That's all you need. So let's get into it right now. So I'm going to start, of course, with the kick. You know, it's a breakbeat, 175 BPM. There you go. And then I have the snare, of course. It's the main element of a drum and bass track. Definitely extremely important. No processing on the kick here. A little bit of a compressor on the snare to make it a bit snappier. So I put the release really fast so it punch and it just open right away. I want like that, like tack, tack, tack. I want it to punch really hard. Then we're going into, of course, some hi-hats. These are sent to a stereo delay here, which is set to a quarter and an eighth, so the stereos are different, so it creates a movement on both sides. Get some hi-hats, of course. Oh, can't hear the hi-hats. There's something a little odd here. I think they are sent to a different channel, so I'm gonna have to solve that right now. Let's have a look. Okay, now they are there. They're just very low volume, so 8 and 9. Let's make sure they're there. Yeah, they're there. Okay. They're just very in the background playing. Let's keep on going down. I get a set of shakers here. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit for myself here. Yeah, this is nice. After this is the first set of shaker at the top. I got second set of shaker to really bring a really groovy. An important thing about my mixing that you guys should know is I never use a compressor or limiter on the out, so I want it to be clean, so there's a lot of room for the mastering engineer. In this case it's me, but I want to keep it clean. I don't want to listen to the music over compress and then compress it some more. No, this is clean. The kick is always around -8 dB, -9 depending. I think -7 here. I guess I push it a little bit on this track. We got another hat here. A bit too loud. Maybe it's a bit too loud here too. And then, oh yeah, get some tambourines here to really create that drum and bass groovy feel. Get some acid hits. And I have a sub kick here. It's almost a bass line, but it's in between. Gonna hear it. Just give a lot more rhythm, you know, to the drum section. So that's the drum section right now. Oh, iTunes just decided to pop up. Lovely. Okay, so here we go. That is the drum section. It's clean, it's unprocessed, it's not routed, not bus yet, I didn't do anything, it's just a pre-mix, you know. I usually would go a bit deeper into the mix with those elements. So here you go. I'm gonna stop it right now. I'm gonna close the mixer here. And then I'm gonna go into the other elements, of course, of the track. So the drums are laid out, sound good, it's groovy, it's got some movement, nice. I'm gonna go first, of course, it's a drum and bass track. So it's is it this one? No, this is this one here. This is Alchemy. If you guys know Alchemy, you know it's a monster of a synth. It's Apple actually bought this synth from the Camel Fat guy that were developing it. I think it's insane. The more I go into it, the more I discover like the insanity of the synth. So this is the main bass line. It's a pretty simple melody. You can see it here. It's nothing too complicated, but I think simplicity is key, you know, to making a good track. So composed that the other day, just played here on the keyboard. It was fun. And I have another layer of bass. Oh, not yet. I have another layer of bass here. That's just the groove. So that will drive the track forward. It will just create some more movement for the dance floor. So this is the lower bass is more atmospheric, while this one is more for the groove. So both together. Then I have different element. I will play you this. This is like a low mid pad. I'm gonna bring it up. So this is for one of the part. I have a bit of an effect here. This is nice. I also have two layers of pad. This one is a bit of a stereo, like circulating effect. I have another pad that is the same, but without the effect. It's got a bit of a vocal tone to it. Really like it. This is nice. Also have, of course, some piano because it's a liquid drum and bass, so I have a bit of a melody here. I like this and that together. So let's get into the track a little bit more here. I'm gonna drop in. So that's most likely gonna be the bridge or something like that. So I'm gonna reset here. I'm gonna take that here, and I will just mute a few things to give you guys what the main element of the track are at the moment. This is the main part of the track. So here you go. Hope you like it. Little acid here is a little bit too loud. I like this little bell sound here. This is sweet. That with this. And then this with that with the hats. A little bit of pad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, seems like I'm clipping here a little bit. Really cool track. I really like making this. I'm not a drum and bass producer by any means. This is one of the genres I like the most. But yeah, I started doing that and it came out very nice. I wanted to share with you guys. So here you go. Just to get back to the root of the track, I use Ultrabeat, which is Logic drum synth plugin. I think it's very underrated. I think everybody's using Machine, all kinds of stuff. I think it's completely pointless because you have some amazing kits in there. This is sick. I mean, if you go to the kits, you get the 808, the 909. You have some down tempo kit, and actually use their basic drum and bass kit number 2. This is pretty much get all the elements you need. Of course, what I've done, which is very important, is that I send every element to a different group in the mixer. So what's happening with the mixer here is that all the elements are separated, so I can process them separately. So I have the kick here. If I want to put something on the kick, it's there. You know, if I want to go down to go up here, if I want to go down to the supplement kick, which is another channel, it's not really in order right now, not really important. If I will go down to the snare, I want to process it. Damn, I got it. And if I just want to compose and add some elements, I can go here. I'm gonna do this, and then I can record it onto this main channel here if needed to play some more drums, you know, to add some keys, to do something. So it's not what I'm looking to do now. But I think Logic got everything really to make amazing music. So plugins is just a means of making things easier for people. But if you dig a little bit deeper, you're gonna find something. I actually written a piece on our blog about that. That's about creativity and the creative processes that I use to create tracks. I have released over, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of tracks, and it's all about repetition and consistency and keep on pushing. So I use the same tools all the time, start tracks from scratch, and just go like that. So for this track today, I think we're gonna go on and start making it into a track. So we have only these 16 bars here. Command is very useful. Control Command Art. It will repeat what is within the control bar here. So here you go. I get from 16 bars to 64 bars. So right now we're at 255. I think this is what the template would be, plus or minuses. There's room to add some elements. I mean, we have to work on the bridge. We have to work maybe on the chorus. Would maybe add some vocals to it, but since it's a template, we're gonna keep it to minimum. And I would start this. I don't know. I would start probably with drums, or maybe just something really smooth to start pushing the track to lift it. So I'll get onto it. Okay, so for the drum, yes. The sub kick, no, definitely not. So the way I work personally is subtractive. So I build, and then I remove until I get just the element that I want, and I start building, and then I add transition. It's everybody get their own methods. Personally, it's what I do. It's called subtractive. So it's like subtractive synthesis. You add, and then you remove, and then you build some different segment of the track. So to kick off the track, I have this pad here. No, the other pad. That could be a possibility to start with the pad. We're gonna see what it sounds like. These bells, now I'm gonna keep them for later. Piano, no, this is gonna be in the bridge. The bass, the growling bass, probably not. I think I'll start something like that. This, no, this one here. Clean. It's a little bit too full for me. Maybe I would cut this. Yeah, remove the tambourine for the first few bars. Maybe I think filtering this pad a bit on the top end. One of the other technique I use is I never use filter. I don't use plugins, as you know. So instead of using a filter, I use an EQ. Drop the high pass here, select the octaves, of course, and then drop it like this. This is a filter, and I can automate it super easily in Logic. I just go like this, and then I do here. Instead of read, I do touch. So I'm gonna click. I'm gonna record a little bit, and then here we go. I'm gonna show the automations here, and then I have here my automation. I just open it here. This shouldn't be here. And then I've recorded some automation on this channel. So I'm also gonna drop that here. Do track zoom. So auto track zoom will make the track zoom automatically. It's gonna be much easier to show the automation then. There you go. So I have only this track, only this automation, and you have the pad here. Yeah, that's better. I think I would like to start it in monotone too. So I don't want those bass transitions to be here. So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna pick it up here. Go only with a single note. Oh, I think I didn't pick the right one. Here we go here. This is just a single note. So we're gonna start building the groove without having this note change. So it's gonna be a bit more stable intro-y action. So here you go. There we go. That's nice. The pad is also there. The pad's gonna build up here. continue to simple, easy command. Select 2 pieces, do J. Here we go. You just would join both because I don't want the bass to cut. I want the bass to be continuous, of course. I think I would like maybe a little bit of some bass screams from the second part to come in here to give a little bit more accent to this part. So here, not too long, just a little hit on the bass. Up, come on, quintize, quintize. Yes. Then I'm gonna drop another one 4 bars later. Not sure what it's gonna give, but let's listen. Maybe I would put another one here. Let's see. That's quite intro-y, that's good. I cut the first one because the first one doesn't have its place when the tracks start. But for the second set, I would do that. Actually, I like it with this here. Yeah, definitely like that. This is nice. Okay, so that's a good intro. We're gonna continue with the same patterns here. So drop that here, select all here. Up, so a chunk here. There you go. Then you can also do select this part, option, click down option, select, drag and drop, keep option down again, drop it. Here you go, duplicate it. I'm not too sure what to have for the second part. I think the drum should be rolling a little bit more here. So I'm gonna introduce this. Again, as you guys know, this is not like a completely finished track. I'm just working on it as I go, and you know, yeah, this is sweet. I think I'm gonna add a bit of an effect here. Loud. Wow. So that's a cool intro. I mean, I want to add some more element, but I'm not gonna take all of you guys' time. So I'm gonna cut it short to go, let's say, hello, compute. Okay, here you go. Come here. Gonna go into the second part here. This second part after this is cut, I think to keep the liquid drum and bass theme really alive, I think I would cut down the bass, the drum, the main kick, and I want that little piano part in here. This not yet. The pad doesn't really work. Yeah, with the piano that would work. So the pad here. Okay, this is good, and this one, this mid-low arp, no, but the piano definitely yes. So let's hear that. This bass is a little bit too big here, so let's see without. That's cool, but I think I like to have this bass without the growling tops. So what I'm gonna do like I just done earlier. I'm gonna automate it. So I'm gonna do it to touch. Then I'm gonna start it. Good. So now we have some room. I'm gonna play with the EQ. Remove the top. Here. Drop that here, drop that here. I mean, it's a pretty rough transition, okay, but this is, you know, in the making. So let's just hear it for fun. this one. Yeah, that is floaty, man. This is sweet. I like it. Maybe the acid, no, it doesn't really work with the theme. We'll even cut a bit more drums here. This bass like that. I think we can play with it a little bit here to create some movement. I personally like to create movement with EQ, you know. So you bring some part, put them in, put them out, remove some things. I know some people, they're more squared into their arrangement. Personally, I like flowy. So I think I would even cut the snare here too. We're missing this second bass line here, so I'm gonna put that back to read. Don't forget to always put back your automation to read, because sometime you're gonna record some stuff on top. So okay, this is not necessary here, but I will bring it back in the punch line here. So for this piano, I definitely did quite a bit of processing. I think one of the most important is this new Logic step effects. So deep space setting, here we go, remove that. This is the piano without processing, which is, you know, it's cool, but definitely need more dimension. Here we go. With that, you really put it away, like it's drifting, you know. This is really helping. Have a look at the bass here. The growling bass, I don't even think I did much processing yet. Usually with a bass like that for a drum and bass track, my preference is to take the snare and to punch the bass with the snare once in a while to bring it. I know I've done that with the pads, so I'll play it for you. Oh, well, if the kick is not on, that's not gonna work very well, so I'm gonna go a bit further here. Snare. So you can probably hear it. It's just dropping the pad, making it more variable depending on what's playing. So there's another one here. Might hear it a bit more here. It's like the pad is breathing with the snare. I put the release super slow, so it's kicking and then it's coming back slowly, so it really has a movement. It's not a drastic like kick hit. So all right, let's go back to the track. We're in the breakdown here. It's really sweet. Look at this bass automation here, build it up. What I would do to punch it, I would bring it up. Then I'm gonna go to the second part, drop the piano. good to keep it to the minimum. This is sweet. It's like for me, this is a sweet spot where there's just enough happening. Then you can bring the space up again. And then lock. Remove this pad here. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this drum and bass tutorial. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna drop this template onto our site. The link is below. Like I said, you can get it for $5 with the coupon code MIKAS. If you don't know me, my name is Mikas, M-E-K-A-S. And yeah, this is one of the first of a series of tutorial, and there will be a lot more to come, and also our vlog, which will be online in a couple weeks, with us talking about the music production thing. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and see you next time.